Our Mark, the self-appointed patriarch of the family. Accountant by day, flea market vendor on the weekends.
You haven't gone into a single fight all night.
It's Eid, Yasmin. I'm taking the day off.
A new feature-length film anthology written by, directed by, and starring Muslim Americans is featuring holiday stories about Ramadan and Eid. It's called Ramadan America, and 5 scripts making up the movie were selected from dozens of submissions. And we are joined by Kashif Pasta. He is the director of Playmates, one of those short films. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
This looks so good. I saw little clips of it, and it looks really amazing. And I know there's an appetite for this right now. So tell us about it and how it's making history, this project.
Yeah, so Ramadan America is this kind of first of its kind short film anthology that makes up a feature film. It's 5 films that are, as you said, written, directed, and starring Muslim Americans that all are connected to Ramadan or Eid. You know, there's been, I don't know, there's like 20, 25 Christmas movies a year, which are great, they're fun. And there really hasn't been a feature-length English language film about Ramadan or Eid. There's like 3.5 million Muslim Americans or something. We haven't had that yet. And so it's kind of breaking ground in that way of having these 5 different stories that all touch on it. Directors, writers, actors of different backgrounds. So it's kind of getting a wide range of Muslim Americans. And it's a really fun film too.
Right, and it is a really wide range of Muslim Americans, spanning many countries, many cultures, many languages. Why is it important to have representation, especially right now when it comes to Muslim faith and culture?
Yeah, I mean, films or media in general, I feel like are meant to reflect our society back to us. And that's kind of how we get to know ourselves. And so when you don't have that representation, in a sense, it's like you don't exist, or it's hard to get to know each other. And we live in such a diverse city here in LA. It's such a diverse country that like we see each other out there in the city, but we don't necessarily like know what's going on in each other's communities. And a film like this is such a strong way to kind of peel back the curtain, kind of invite people in. And that's important because then we kind of get to know each other. We see the kind of depth of our country and kind of feel more together. Yeah.
And it is welcoming to come in and see people's family life and home lives and their little quirks that they have with their families and the crazy cousins and everything else. And Hollywood has not always portrayed Muslims in the best light. So there has been kind of a vacuum in terms of representation.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's been a vacuum or actively damaging representation oftentimes too that comes from a lot of times, lack of familiarity or kind of leaning into really damaging stereotypes that just, again, going back to reflecting reality, that just don't reflect that reality, right? And as you said, some of the films in our anthology, the one I directed, is about kind of cousins getting up to shenanigans at a holiday party, which Muslim or not, you've been through that. There's other films that are about family, about a kid. Nani's Biryani is about a kid, you know, trying to make a viral food video or whatever, right? And it's like, it might be biryani, maybe you have or haven't had it, but you've had a kid or been a kid who's like trying to make online videos kind of thing, right? And so just being able to have that accurate representation means a lot.
And the human experience that we all share, whatever our faith and our background is. Tell us about the screening tonight at UCLA. Yes,
so there is a screening tonight at UCLA at 5:30, and it'll be followed by a discussion. It is open to the public. Seating is limited. You can get an RSVP at ramadanamerica.com. And if there aren't any RSVPs left, then on ramadanamerica.com, you can also stream the film. You can rent it for the next 5 or 6 days, and proceeds go to American food banks.
Right. I was gonna ask, there is an alternative way, because I know some of your other screenings, or at least one of them, was packed and too many people showed up.
No, it's
so you need the streaming option.
The demand has been high, which is really great. And yeah, I mean, if you can't make it out to UCLA, there's always a rental option for probably less than the cost of parking at UCLA, which is great.
That's true. Very honest. And I love the idea of how it's split up into these different vignettes. You know, that's like more digestible sometimes than a really long movie with one plot.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not, you know, I mean, all the shorts are great, but if you don't like one of them, it'll be over in like 10 minutes. And then you're on to one you really like. But they are all really great and fun. And in between the shorts, there are these interviews with real Muslim Americans on their Ramadan and Eid traditions. And, you know, I saw that for the first time a couple weeks ago at a watch party, and I didn't expect that to be such an impactful part of the film, but just seeing so many individuals having different experiences, having different traditions. It's kind of like that When Harry Met Sally, there's those segments interviewing people about love. It's a lot like that, and it really got me a lot more than I expected.
Well, I look so forward to watching the whole thing, and we really appreciate you joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, and for more information on the movie and how to see the screening tonight at UCLA, you can also check out our website, kcalnews.com. Now let's